So official happy Saturday. I am off from work today and I actually just finished up at the gym. So I think a few vlogs ago, or maybe my last one, I said that I need some sort of... Alright, you guys are gonna have to deal with the lighting. I want to say it was maybe my last vlog I had mentioned that I want to get into a much better routine of waking up early even on weekends. So I got up at 6 a.m. today. It's currently almost 7:30, and I got to the gym at about like 6:30, 6:45, I want to say. And all I did was do an incline walk, and then I did like 5 minutes of core at the end. So just to get some movement in for today. Reason other than me just wanting to get up early as to why I got up early is I have to drive over to Crown Point, like Maryville, Indiana today, because I have to go get my car serviced and potential tires put back on my car. So long story short, I had to get my I had to get my car serviced anyways. So I had this appointment, but then before we move, I was like, I'm gonna knock out literally all of my car stuff, like any appointment that I have, I'm gonna knock it out before we move so that I don't have to worry about it once we move, and just so I can stay on top of it and get it done, because I know I'm gonna be full on like house mode pretty much once I move in. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna get new tires. And so we order the tires, I go get my tires put on, everything is great, right? And we're there for like 10-15 minutes, and the guy comes back in and he's like, yeah, we can't put the tires on. And I was like, can you explain, like, why? And he said that something happened to like the rim of the original, whoever had the car before, something happened to the rim and it looks like it was damaged, and they tried to fix it with heat and it's a little bit like warped, they said. So like as like a liability, they couldn't put the tires on. I reached out to my friend who is going to be doing the service on my car, and I was just like, this is what they told me, and I sent him the picture and I showed him everything. I'm like, is this true? Or, I mean, it was fine with the previous tires on. Like, is this an option for us to just kind of take a chance, put them on and see what happens? Or for you guys to look at it? And he was like, yeah. He's like, we'll be able to tell literally the second we put the tire on if this is going to be safe or not. And I was like, okay, perfect. Because I will probably eventually get new rims, but just right now, like, it's already an expensive month for us. So I'm like, if I can save it and if I can get away with it not having to get rims, like, I'm gonna do that. So they're gonna look at that today. So I'm actually driving my mom's car right now because my car has like hundreds of dollars worth of tires in them. And I don't want somebody to think that they can try to take it. So we're going to be doing all of that today. So I'm running a little bit late because it's 7:30 on the dot and I have to leave by 7:45 because I told Cole, you better be ready at 7:45. Like, I'm going to be ready to head out the door. He's like, yep. And I'm like, okay. Now, of course, I'm the one running a little bit late, but we're gonna get dressed really quick, probably do a quick shower, and then we'll be on the road. It's too cold to be wearing a short sleeve shirt, but I was sweating so much after my workout. Like, you know when you work out, let me turn that down. Like, you know when you work out and then you're not really like hot or anything, but then after the workout is when you start like sweating? That was me today. Maybe it was also stress because I knew I had to get ready like really fast. So originally Cole was gonna drive, but I think I'm gonna drive just because I know exactly where we're going and like I don't need directions, and we are running a little bit late. So for us to switch, it's just like, I can drive. I'm a big girl. Also, my hair, I straightened it last night, but it did this thing where it kind of like curled on the end because it was still a tiny bit damp. So I went to bed and I just left my hair down when I went to bed, and I woke up and it had this like crazy like little curl thing, but I'm not upset about it because I feel like it adds a little dimension, adds a little bit of fun. So yeah, but I'm just excited to be getting my car like serviced, and I'm glad I'm getting all of this stuff done before we move. And then I do have a few other appointments as well that I'm gonna get done before we move too. You didn't grab me a water.
There's me just right now.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Say hi.
Hi.
My car's officially done. Yeah. It feels so nice. I have new tires. I got a service done. I got my wheels aligned. It was way more expensive than it should have been.
But it's done.
But it's done.
And it's done correct.
I unfortunately had a lot of things wrong with my car that were unknown and they had to get fixed. So if I didn't get them fixed, it would have been even worse. So, but it's done. But we are starving.
How long were we there for?
4 hours. There for 4 hours, which we thought it was only going to be like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hour thing, and it was 4 hours. But I had a lot that had to get fixed, so, and we kept finding things that happened, and like I had sensors that wires were exposed and all this stuff that had to get fixed. So, but we are getting food. I'm taking him to one of my favorite little coffee shops, and then we're going home.
Thank God. I'm taking a nap.
But he's driving home. I'm driving us to coffee because I wanted to be the first to drive a new car. Alright, you guys, so it is actually a few hours later. I've been home for a little bit now, and honestly, I just wanted to lay in bed for a little bit. I am exhausted, and I knew that was going to happen today, considering I got up at 6 a.m. after not going to bed until like past midnight last night. And of course, I have laundry to do. I feel like I always have laundry to do, and there's never not any laundry. It's like an ongoing thing. So I thought we'd do laundry and talk. So I kind of touched on it a little bit, but pretty much what happened with my car is that I had so many like other things going on that was like wrong with it, and explained why that my tires were wearing a certain way, and why like just why I was kind of starting to have issues and things seemed a little off with my car. Basically, like I had an alignment that was out of place, I had an exposed wire for like my brake pads, so like that sensor was going off, and so it was just like a bunch of things that I needed to get fixed like all at once. So it was very expensive. We spent way more money than we were hoping to today, but it's fine. Appointment is done, and now I don't have to worry about it for another year. And honestly, I don't even know if I said where I went, but I drove over to like the Crown Point, Maryville area, which I used to live over there, and I also went to school over there. That's where my massage therapy school was. So it was just like, it was weird being back just because I hadn't been there literally since I was in school. So it felt like just like a little odd being back, and like after going there I was like, you know, that used to feel like home to me, but now this feels like home, like so much more. And I'm like, just makes you think like, damn, I'm loving where I'm at in life right now, and I couldn't imagine my life any other way. But I'll do a little update since we're here. So I don't know. I think you guys can kind of see it, but like that whole side of my room over there used to be filled and piled up with boxes. Like, it was bad. Like, I mean, my room was overflowing with boxes, bags, like everything for move out. And I was just like, oh, I'll just keep it all in my room. Like, it's fine. I don't want to have to like store that anywhere else in the house. Like, I'll just keep it all in here. Big mistake. It got to the point, it was so bad. Cole was over last night and he was like, hey, like, because I had an early dinner, and he was like, hey, like, I'm gonna go home and, you know, play some games with my friends. If you're staying here, and this is how he worded it, and it was like, thinking back, I was like, he worded it so well, but he said, I think if you're staying here, you should try to get on top of your room. And I was like, damn, you're right. It's bad. I saw him like go through it with his job change when he got a new job, and he was like starting to see it go through with me. But like, you know, anytime you get a new job or you're starting something new, like you kind of have to like relearn your routine. As weird as it sounds, like your routine is obviously your routine and you do what you need to do. But obviously when your schedule changes, like you have to adjust things, and it just takes getting used to. And like, I'm not gonna lie, it's been so incredibly hard for me right now just because I am still working 2 jobs and I'm gone pretty much the entire day, Monday through Thursday. And then so I get like the time that I am home, I'm like, I just want to relax. And like it gets to the point sometimes of being so bad that like you don't even want to deal with it and you just leave it. So what I ended up doing last night is at like, it was like 8:30, I want to say. I ended up just moving all of the boxes and bags that were in my room. We have like a little front like foyer area. I just moved it into that area. I'm like, you know what? It's going to be there for literally 3 weeks from today. Like we move out, so it's going to be there for 3 weeks. I'm like, I can't keep letting it pile up in my room because this is my space. This is where I spend literally all of my time when I'm home. So I'm like, I need my space to be clean and calming, because even studies show when you're entering into a space and it's messy and cluttered, it raises your cortisol levels and it gives you more anxiety. You can't sleep well, like all those things. So, and I just felt so unorganized and disgusting. And I even told Cole after he was leaving that one night, I was like, you know what, you're right. I'm like, I've just been honestly feeling so gross about myself. Like, I feel like everything's just out of place. I just felt like off. Like, I felt so off with like how everything was looking in my room, and then it just makes you feel very unmotivated, and that's kind of how I've been feeling. And I kid you not, the second I took all those boxes out and was able to like see my whole room again, I was like, I'm better. Like, I'm instantly better. Like, I just had to literally get on top of my shit, and we're a whole new person now. Because if you know me, you know, but if you don't know me, mess is probably my absolute least favorite thing in the entire world. Anytime something is messy, it just completely stresses me out. I turn into the grumpiest person if there's clutter and mess in my house. Like, I genuinely hate it. So I was literally setting myself up for failure with how my room was looking, and that's 100% my fault. And even though I'm like so tired today, I am so happy and proud of myself for getting up and like working out. Because today was honestly what I feel like was the first day in me actually like getting up at a really good time on the weekend and keeping my productive day. And when I woke up this morning, I was so tempted to not get up. I was like, you know what? Like, I'm tired. This is my only day to sleep in. Maybe I don't have to. I was coming up with every excuse in the book to not have to get up. And I was like, Shelby, you're making excuses. I like almost had to remind myself, if you're wanting to change and build a life for yourself and build like the dream life that you want to have, the dream routine, only person that's going to do that is you, babe. Nobody else is going to do it for you. So get on it. So I literally told myself that. I got my happy ass out of bed, my tired ass out of bed, I should say, and we did the dang thing. Here, now you can better see. This is where I had all the boxes. They were literally like piled up to here. But yeah, I feel like now getting up early, it's been hard, and the first time I did it was last week, I want to say, was the first week I started like fully like getting up early to go to my workouts and all that stuff, like doing a full routine. And last week it was really, really hard, but this past week it's honestly been so nice. Like, I feel like it's like my time to kind of like wake up my body as well and just kind of get into a good routine and kind of set my day up for success. But honestly, for the rest of the day, I don't really have that much planned. I think Cole and I might be going on a little date tonight because we officially hit our 10-month anniversary on the 25th, so in like 3 days from now. So I think we are going out tonight, and we're either going to go to Bar Louie or to Lauber. So I think I'm probably just gonna chill here. It's currently 4:10, and we decided that we'll meet back up at like 5:30. So I'll honestly probably just chill for a little bit, hang out, and then I will talk to you guys when I start getting ready. I need to make sure that I am staying hydrated because I have been so bad about it today. All right, so it is currently 5:24 right now, and I haven't heard from Cole yet because I think he's still doing some stuff. But I figured I would start to get ready, and I'm gonna start with my hair because it looks like this. Love, obsessed, ready. And then some of this perfume. So it's an hour wait, but we're gonna go get a little drinky drink and then we'll have dinner. It's a cute little date night.
It is.
I like it. Oh boy, we're looking cute. Alright you guys, so officially back from dinner. It's currently almost 10:30 right now. I was originally going to spend the night at Cole's house, but he honestly just wanted to stay up and like game with his friends, and I'm just so exhausted tonight, so I was like, you know what, you do you, I'll do me, we'll go our separate ways tonight. But I do have work in the morning. I don't have to be there until like 11:30. So I think the plan is to get up at like 8, go to the gym, and then we'll go about the work day and kind of try to get ready for a new week because tomorrow is Sunday. So I'll kind of try to do a quick little grocery shop, things like that, just to get ready for the upcoming week. But again, thank you all so much for watching, coming along with me this little Saturday of my life, getting all the car stuff done, all the random running around, but I feel so much better and so happy that I was able to get it done. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like, subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!